come up with a new hack to handle this, and it looks like it worked. So we should be back up and running on that front. Let me get SpellRogue fired up here. To reload that. Reload this. And then I think we should be good for the next segment of our excitement. There we go. And this event. Then that event is already going. Any day now, SpellRogue, you can start up. I think we lived in the lower left for this one. Legends foretold the Voidwalkers returning from the stars. Now only the Dice Slingers are left to fight. All right. Crank that up a little bit. And we'll get on into it. I think we just unlocked a new Lapis deck, so we'll do that. All right. All right, I enjoyed our last run so much that I wanted to do a few more, and we have not yet unlocked the Fire Dude, but we do have the B-side here. So let's do that, and just see what it's all about. I didn't even get a chance to see. So we have Mana Inversion, which is flipping dice. We did unlock a lot in the last one. We have Ray of Frost, which is even numbers hit hard, and odd numbers are block. Okay. So this seems like a pretty straightforward run, so far at least. Roll 10 dice, gain 2 block. That doesn't seem very interesting. Gain 2 concoction. The next spell cast does not cost a charge. That could be interesting. Or apply Glacial to a random spell. Glacial must be played as the first spell in the turn or else Glacial is removed. Gain 4 block and remove Glacial. Yeah. Let's try making that work. That seems interesting. And then where are our elites at? Looks like we can't get 2 elites on this first one. So maybe we just go for quantity of fights. We can go here, here, here. Oh, this goes all the way over to the shop. This map is sometimes very difficult to read. So I can get 1, 2, 3 nodes this way. Before this. Or before this. Then I guess we get a fight. And then we're forced into a shop. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so one of our spells is going to have Glacial. So we have to play an even number first. So we gain 6 block. Oh, but we don't need... We don't need the block right now. So we should go ahead and do that. This... I guess the best we can do is that. Okay, so now we have an even die. So we can do this and gain 4 block. We can flip this over to make it a 4. Get a bit more damage. And then just block up fully. There's an achievement for not taking any damage on an entire run. I think that would be very impressive. And it seems like Glacial is always landing on Ray of Frost. I know that won't be the case forever, but I don't mind it. Let's see. Gain X block, gain X delayed block, or engulf. 9. Gain 3 block, depleted, roll 2 dice. Ooh. Either it rolls 3 dice or we gain more block from it. I kind of like Ice Ward. Let's see if we can make Ice Ward work. It'll be a way to consume our smaller dice potentially. So this gains us, that fully blocks us. Then we don't have a great way to make evens right now, do we? All right, far too much block was generated. So the thing about 3 dice though in Lustrous is if we get a full set, if we put 3 dice in, we could get all 3 dice back. Right? That's what makes it interesting. So like I could do, this is just as an example, right? But I could do 1, 2, 3, and then we get 2 dice back. Turn this into a 6. And we almost have the kill. So what does buried mean? -2 damage received? Okay, I think we can make that work. But yeah, so getting all 3 dice back means that it's a free thing if you can use it, which seems exceptionally strong. I at least like the idea of that. Yeah, 1 die for 18 also sounds really good, for sure. But yeah, I think both are interesting. Maybe you're right. Maybe that is the preferable one. Toxic Vial, apply poison, sure. For 5, deal 7 damage. Is that just better than Ray of Frost? That's pretty much just better than Ray of Frost. On odd, gain 1 power. On even, gain... So this is scaling. 5s and 6s, which we have the ability to mint pretty effectively, would gain 2 power and 2 of that. Water Vortex seems pretty darn good as a scaling option. Crush does seem like an upgrade to our main attack. Since basically, so Crush means we can do 7 damage with 1s, 2s, 1s and 2s, and 5s and 6s. So basically anything other than a 3 and a 4 does 7 damage. And we can convert that to include Rupture, which is pretty good, so that it scales a bit if we use it. Brine Bubble is kind of interesting. Always reroll. Oh. It's not great scaling, but it does mean that it's doing... It would mean that it's doing 7, 9, and 11 damage if we use all 3 charges. Let's go for Water Vortex and try and get some scaling going. So in this case, I think we do... We do this because we get back the 2 dice. Deal 4 damage this turn to stop spawning a lesser Shambler. This doesn't get us there. Yeah, so we just can't get there. Such is life. It's a little tough. So odd gains us odd, but we can't play that. So we could gain power and block. That seems reasonably okay. Then I think we do that. I'm a little worried about this fight. Oh, that still doesn't get him there. That's hilarious. The weak is gonna be annoying. So we gain 1 power, we gain some block. I think summons go away if we win the fight, though. Yeah, so we do that. Yeah, the small dice converting into scaling, I think, is good. Gain 2 block, apply 2 poison to a random enemy. Poison barrier seems quite good. Brine bubble again, it does seem interesting. Especially if we upgrade it to always reroll. That just means even dice we get free block from. I'm going to take Brine Bubble. I think it fits better with what we're trying to do. And for now, I think we can do away with that. Now, that means that we're only using even numbers. But maybe we can make that work. And I'd rather get more fights before we do that. I think I'm going to immediately upgrade Brine Bubble to always reroll. So that way, I think that's a solid defensive card now. Hello, Skull. How are you doing? Okay, so we can flip this over. Then we can do that. On even. So if we do this, we can flip this over and gain a power. We'll explode next turn. Certainly seems like we might want to do something about that. I'm gonna assume that we have another turn to deal with that. I see. I'm gonna start with Brine Bubbles. See what we get. A little worried about the two of them coming at me next turn. We have no even, so we can't do anything with that. Flip this over, toss it into Brine Bubble. Flip this over. Yes, indeed. We were a little late to getting started with it, Descent, but we did get here. I think I've made my setup overly dependent on even numbers. And 5s are kind of worthless now. That's not great. Yeah, I think having the even and the odd was good. We need some way to dump... Gain Fortify. On a 7, roll a dice. Or apply 5 poison on a 10. Ooh, 6s. Poisonous Bile is kind of interesting. But what's the deal with this? So, gain 1 Fortify. +1 block gained from every spell for the rest of combat. This does seem strong. If we're kind of like building towards something defensive, but I think, at least for now, I think Ice Ward goes out and we do it this way instead, so we have a place to spend our stuff. Eye of the Storm. We get another chance at Poisonous Bile. Forbearance. Deal 8 on dice rolled -1 cooldown. So if you get a lot of dice rolling, that can be quite good. Eye of the Storm, I don't know about. Let's see. Gain 1 dodge at the beginning of combat. Each turn -1 countdown to all spells. Or add 1 charge to all countdown spells. None of these kind of line up with what we're doing right now. We're not doing anything with countdown. All right, Illustrious. I don't think we're going to go too long, but we will see. Have a good one. Let's see. Runic Confuser. Add 1 charge to all countdowns, -1 countdown. This one is decent. I think we'll take it. And then I think we go big or we go home. We go for the elite. I think we need to remove enemies, so not having a way to increment dice feels really hard to work around. I think we need a better attack. Okay, we won't be using Water Vortex, that's for sure. Hate that we can't take advantage of Glacial there, but almost got there. Hate to waste my dodge for that small a result, but ooh, okay, we might want to flip something. Sure, we can flip our 5 because we can then take the flipped 5 and re-roll it. Okay, solid. And then we should just be able to carry with Ray of Frost. There we go. Like I said, we need an attack. Winter's Bite. Deal 3 damage. Depleted. Roll a dice. Depleted. Roll 2 dice. But it's always going to be 3. Winter's Bite is kind of an interesting one. Wash Away. Roll a dice. Gain a Surge. Surge applies weak to all enemies. I'm going to reroll this one. I need an attack. Incision. Arctic Point. Deal X damage. Reroll lowest dice. Let's try that. I think for now we let Water Vortex go. Or does this just replace? Actually, I think this just replaces and we keep Water Vortex. All right. Elite time. We only get 2 uses out of that, though. Wait. Oh, it still uses up the dice. That makes sense. Sadly, we can't use that. That's perfect that Brine Bubble is there. I think we have to do this. You really can't play around. What is this doing? Fungus armor. Okay, so all we need to do is damage here. But we might as well re-roll some of our evens to see if we get better evens. And this will re-roll our lowest dice. All right. Now, fungus armor, so your deal is gain 10 armor next time you take damage. Okay, so that's going to be a little annoying. And he's doing 12 this turn. Show me more evens. So I could flip this and gain more block. He's doing exactly 12 right now, so let's gain the power instead. I just like that this can take evens and odds. I think that's solid, although we're going to get wailed on a bit here. Okay, this is probably the turn we just want to win. Which we can't do because we only have 2 attacks, unfortunately. Okay. Elite dispatched. Let's see. Whenever a spell deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. Ooh. That seems really good. Let's get Bittertooth. Roll 3 dice, lose 2 health. Gain 2 Hailstorm. Remind me again. Fury when rolling dice. We are rolling a lot of dice. We'll take Blizzard, but I don't know if it actually fits into our deck. I think we'll hopefully survive here. So let's get rid of something. I think Ice Ward is not going to be in the cards for us. No pun intended. All right. I vaguely remember this this Petal Monster. We might not have enough damage for it. That might be our big problem. No evens feels bad. So let's see. Deal 20 damage to stun this enemy. Let's hope we roll an odd. Okay. Okay, we are defended. I should probably be working on some scaling right now. Because when we stun it, we want to be doing a lot of damage on those turns. Glacier didn't really work there. I guess gain a barrier. We'll still lose a hit. We'll still lose our dodge, but should use the 2 there. That would have been the better decision. So if I hit for 6 here, so here's the problem. If I hit for 6, I want to hit for 3, ideally. Because I didn't want him to get... I want him to get stunned at the beginning of my turn. So that I can get maximum value out of him. That did not stun him. That still didn't work out the way that I was hoping it would. We're still doing okay, but taking advantage of the stuns there seems very important. So we're taking 18 this turn. Our barrier almost protects us. We get a heal after this fight, and I think we're going to be okay. Unless... oh, the 5 power is a little scary. Nobody's attacking us right now, so we're just really looking for our biggest 2 attacks. We need more hits. That would be, I think, the key. But I think with the poison, they're dead, so we're good. Okay. Sounds straightforward. I think our deck is actively pretty bad right now. Receive weak doesn't feel great. We'll take odd dice on odd turns. All right. The Scorched Desert is here. We have 1 upgrade. What's your deal? We put in a 7 and we get that back. This, we could get more Hailstorm, which if we were rolling a lot, which we are, I guess, rolling a lot, right? This could get, if we get a lot of 2s, that could be pretty insane. Ah, making Arctic Point have more more charges, I think that solves our near-term problem. So I think we need to do that, because otherwise we're gonna be hurting, I think. And I'm gonna go this way, and we're gonna go up and try and grab that elite. So he's gonna curse some dice. I don't know that rolling dice right now is not that beneficial for us. But the poison is pretty good when we get to hit all of those. Okay, don't roll a bunch of 3s and 4s, please. Okay. Or do, I'm not the boss of you. I think we invert, and then we try and get our brine bubbles going. Alright, he's doing 15. So we did not do great there. Okay, so let's see. Do I want... I think 5 for 2 is okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do both of these, unfortunately. Yeah, agreed. Very much agreed. It is too fair. We don't have any scaling at the moment that that can make it unfair, which is how we prefer things to be. I think we'll be able to hang on a little longer. It's going to be, I think, end of this act where we start to get really really sad. I don't know why I chose to do that, but... I do think Arctic Point is doing good work for us. But yeah, we need something better here. Sleet Sky seems very interesting. Maybe we replace this and we start to see if we can get some Hailstorm going. I don't know. Hailstorm is an interesting build idea to me. Target attack spell gains +5 damage for this combat. Or more damage taken, more damage received, or gain lifesteal for a turn. I think Arcane Infusion is some interesting scaling. Get the block from that. Not that we needed it. Oh yeah, should be doing brine bubbles. We should put twos into Sleet Sky. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to. Okay, we need to learn about Sleet Sky because it is popping off. Okay. So what do these silencing dice do? They mute our stuff when we use them. I hate to do it, but Really, I wanted you to be anything but a 1. Do we reroll our dice right now? No, I think we're okay. Okay, so we always do that. Then we can't, unfortunately, Sleet Sky. Wow, we have no evens, actually. All right, let's re-roll all our dice. Okay, so then... All right, I think the weirdly enough, the addition of Sleet Sky I think might be doing some work for us. We need some dice fixing for sure, but a 5 can turn into a 2. That gets re-rolled. Then 5 can turn into an even, which can do that, which re-rolls. Then we can... Oh, okay, it's over. But yeah, okay, we're on to something here. We need to find some ways to guarantee some 2s probably, but deal X damage to a random enemy 2 times. Where X is odd. So that's doubling the value of a die. And with our Arcane Infusion, that could be big numbers. And it'll scale well with Hailstorm. But it's odds only. I'm going to grab Inner Storm, but I don't think we put it in quite yet. Now... I think we can risk 2 fights in a row here. Try and max ourselves out. On spellcast, this enemy receives weak. Okay, so we want to cast a lot of spells. That's our goal. Okay, I'm gonna risk this. It's a bit of a disappointing result there, not gonna lie. We managed to neutralize them, but that was about the worst possible turn we could have. Oh yeah, the Fury does carry over. Oh, that's interesting. So that could be our kind of like wombo combo. Turning my 6 into a 1? What the heck? So we're definitely rolling a lot of dice. Yeah, if you go more defensive and do that double strike spell, I could see that making a good burst turn. Yeah, that could be very well. Did I forget to do that last turn, or was that not ready yet? I'm not sure. Let's see. I could greed rolling an even into that, but I don't think it's Yeah, okay. I think there's something here. The 2-strike card I need to take a look at. Gain 5 Fury. Roll 1 dice, gain 1 Surge. If we had a way to discount these, it could be good. Winter's Bite, just... On deplete, you roll a dice. On repeat, you roll... Deplete, you roll 2. We get some back this way, but I don't think it lines up with what we're doing. None of these really work. I think I just skip. I don't want to spend the money either. Now, so Inner Storm. So deal X damage or 2 more uses of it. We don't have a great... The problem is I think the odds are going to be tricky. I like that I can dump everything into Arctic right now. I'm not sure that we're going to have the same luck with that other one. Ooh, this guy is generally pretty awful, I feel like. No, they are not. They're worth equal amount. I think they should probably change that, but... Yikes. So he's doing 13 plus 1. He's doing 14 damage. Okay, so he's doing 14 damage. So we could put... If we don't want to take any damage, we can put this in. Here. Oh, it doesn't get us there. I probably should have done it anyways and used up that die because we were going to do this. I guess we're just going to take a bit more damage, but get a bit more damage. This guy does scale a bit, so... And we did have the dodge, so... Oh, okay. Ooh, I thought I had 2 2s there for a second. Sadly, no. Now, is it better to play Sleet first? I think we want the I think we want the defense from that. So I am going to do that first, even though it's kind of like it feels a little suboptimal. Okay. We're taking a little bit. But yeah, I'm surprised what good work Arctic Point is doing, it feels like. Okay, we're kind of hoping for something slightly better than those rolls. I mean, we don't even need it. I think we actually just have it regardless. No, we actually fell short. Ah, that's disappointing. So 5 becomes a 2. And I know we already have the kill, I want to... I'm trying to figure out exactly how to best play some of these things and how the deck is working. So this guy's a little tricky. I think I really like it. Keep up to 10 block between rounds. That does seem quite strong. What would we be upgrading? We could use Sleet Sky more, which does seem like that's quite a bit of scaling. Requires dice that... Oh, Sleet Sky could become a lot more flexible. Inverted calipers, nice. I think we take it and we unlock getting another slot. Unfortunately, I liked that, but I think we need more. We need more slots. And I think I'm gonna try Tidal Hellberg. Nah, that doesn't work. Let's get Inner Storm out there without requiring it to be our only attack. I think that's a good idea. Holds the dice until next turn. End of turn, deal X damage to the front opponent. Ooh, I do like hold things. Toxic Mist is kind of interesting. If we're going poison, yeah, I should have checked spells first. Gain 2 block, roll 1 odd die. This fits with our kind of like archetype. Let's see. So, cast 10 spells, gain a hailstorm. Turn 1, gain a power. Turn 3, split random dice in 2. Turn 3, splitting random dice in 2 is pretty good. Noxious Ritual. Put in 4, roll 2 dice, receive 1 poison. Ooh, yeah, that is strong. So we can grab that. We can get rid of... I think Ray of Frost can go. So we'll get that. We'll try and figure out how to use that. I like the amulets. So let's grab that. And then... we can potentially sell a spell. I don't think we're using Blizzard. I think Sleet Sky is better for us. And then if we wanted to, we can pick up this for a little more Hailstorm. We're kind of going for a Hailstorm build, so let's grab that. And the question is, does Noxious Ritual already make it in? Yeah, let's put it in. I think it potentially has some very interesting applications. Oh my gosh, this guy's got a... Oh my. Weird things are happening. I was hoping to get a 2. That did not happen. It's thrown to another crone afterwards, or if the crone is carrying it, dies. Okay. Focus the healer when in doubt. Noxious Ritual does feel a little bit like gambling. Getting the Sleet Sky now does not feel good. But I guess we can still just re-roll it. We have 2 of these. Got hit for 2. It's not that bad. What am I waiting on, Jay? Let's see. If you prime that Sleet Sky, you can do more with Noxious if you're trying to conserve health. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think in this case, I do that and we see what we reroll. Okay, you're dead now. That's fine. We're still taking an absolute walloping. This guy is dead, but I need to be using Brine Bubble more. The sap is annoying as well. All right, we spent a lot there. I'm not sure it was totally worth, but we're hanging in there. Should have played Sleet Sky first. I'll figure it out eventually. Hold on. We have 2 5s. Which gain us 3 block each if we use them. Let's do this. Let's make a 6. And let's use the 6 to kill this guy. Then this hit's going to be considerably less. So let's... get as far as we can. It wasn't perfect. Okay. For this being an elite, I think we're doing okay. And Noxious Ritual is doing insane work, for sure. Yeah, we used up all our spells. We did indeed. It was not all bad. Let's see. Channel Azure. Gain X block, gain 1 foresight. Roll more dice next turn. Channel Azure seems quite good. Because Foresight I think is intuitively very strong. But I mean, Encase in Azure also seems nice because of the carryover facet. I think I'm going to take this, and then Roll 10 dice, deal 7 damage. I think we want this, because I think we want one more spell slot. So we can get Inner Storm out here. I think we've slacked a bit on upgrading our cards. Choose and gain a void spell. Or Mana Symmetry. Duplicated ice 1 through 3. That includes 2s. Let's take that. That's interesting. I think again, Inner Storm was really close and then not. I think we take the 10 health. I wanted to do the max health, but I'm a little nervous about the Hydra. Last time we faced the Hydra, we were really strong. The ones are killing me a little bit here. I'm not going to lie. Why am I taking damage? I guess the power happens first. Wait, I didn't take... Oh, I took damage from the poison. Okay, cool. That's fine. Can't do this. Yeah, it was the poison. I couldn't figure it out. Let's Noxious Ritual. Okay. So the good news is that we'll get some rerolls here. Yeah, so right now we're not being attacked by anything. So we can mint a 6. And because I've started saving my inversions, we have a few more options with those. Okay. It's not a bad turn. And we have a bit of scaling out of Arcane Infusion. We have a 2. We can flip a 1 first, though. There's no reason not to. Then we Mana Symmetry to get our 2 2s. Okay, that seemed really good. Then more hail. I'll flip this to get so that I can keep my 6. Uh-oh. Oh, there they go. Okay. Good, good. Of course you did. All right. I don't like that you can't block poison with you can't block poison, but I understand it. It is not going to stop me from poisoning myself into a beautiful oblivion. We're in kind of a bad way here, though, aren't we? Yeah, we're running out of steam a little bit here. And the poison is chewing us up just a tiny bit. Kind of what makes the double hit spell good. You get twice the value out of it. Yeah, I think we may have enough dice now. We're rolling enough fives that it feels like maybe we can make that work. So do you... Is this a kill? No. Alright, that's a shame. Too many ones are making me very sad right now. Okay, we only have to get one more head done. The poison. Thank you, Descent. Sorry. I think we got it. Especially with the third cast here. Or the second cast, excuse me. I like what mana symmetry is doing for us, I will say. Now, Noxious Ritual, on the other hand, is tearing us a new one, but... Well, they're giving me sixes, so I can't complain. All right. Yeah, symmetry is looking decent. Ooh, didn't quite get a full heal. That's a bit of a shame. Let's see. Roll less than one dice, gain critical. Roll plus one dice each turn. Rolled sixes become fives. Yep. I think we take that. Because it means that now we can swap Inner Storm for Arctic Point. Oh, we only get 2 uses of it, though. Was there... Did it have a plus uses? Yeah, I think we need Inner Storm to have more uses. All right. All right, Chapter 3. We meet again. This deck is not nearly as strong as the last one that we were here with, but few decks necessarily will be, I suspect. We'll go down the middle. I want to keep the elite option open. Yes, and our 5s become 2s. Okay, so let's see. So block is not removed between rounds. Unfortunately, I can't take the block from that. Oh, it's random enemies, though. That's interesting. That may be interesting. Not having an option for how to target that. All these ones are really a little spooky. Yeah, I think we're gonna get killed by the fact that we no longer can target our ability. That's my, like, we may die right now. No, we don't die right now, but yeah, targeting enemies is very important. I think Inner Storm is gonna be problematic. Yeah. Yep. I think being able to target is important. But maybe early turns we just need to focus on being more defensive. Like, I think this turn we'll get the Wombo that we've been craving. And then does this become a 5? Or does that stay a 6? It stays a 6. Okay. Building up... So I don't think we have enough defense to necessarily be able to do that. Do you think we have enough? We could swap to Crush. I don't think we want any of these. I think I need to go right and I need to do the healing, potentially. Maybe Lifesteal? Yeah, we'll take the lifesteal. Choose and gain a void spell or crystal heart. Turn 1, gain 4 power, or a berserk potion. Let's check out the void spell, see if we get something interesting. On a 5, roll 2 dice, unrestorable. Autocast on attack. Spell, deal 2 damage to a random target. Is Darkstar insane? Invoke is something, but is Darkstar also something? Because when we actually attack, it's going to be another attack, right? So we save up for the big attack, and then we get an additional one? That seems... Which we do, right? We're attacking twice. So we would get 2 attacks from Inner Storm, and then 2 more attacks from Darkstar. That should all be increased by our Hailstorm value. I'm willing to try it. Now, I think it does take the place of that. Which I'm not sure is a good thing. Hold on, I've made a mess here. This is going to be interesting. We're going to science it. I'm going to go to the sanctuary. We'll pay for the heal. If we don't get something transformative, we're going to like lose by, you know, death by 1,000 paper cuts. So okay, so leftover dice will be fed to the Devourer. We will see, Descent. We will see. I'm not... No promises. Okay, is there anything else we can do? So this does say it's doing 22 damage. So... It didn't do 20... It didn't do 25 damage. That is extremely disappointing. It also doesn't appear to be applying... Oh, it is applying poison at least. So we've got that going for us. Wait. Oh, the numbers of the dice have to be. Okay. All right, all right. I see you. I see you, game. I thought it was the number of dice. That's obviously, in hindsight, that's a very silly thing, but we do need to kill this guy like this turn, though, just as a side note. We will not be given much grace for Why does it only hit once? Yeah, it's only hitting once. It's kind of lame. I actually... Here's my hot take. Like, that went fine. But I think our old one might have been better. Nah, because we're not saving up. I don't know. Deal 7 damage on a 7 roll of dice. Gain 3 rain. At the start of turn, reduce all countdowns by 3 and remove 1 stack of rain. Interesting. Or crashing wave for some AoE. I don't think we need any of those. Inundate or crush. Crush we can at least target, but no, I think we're out of luck. I think an elite probably kills us, but I guess we get a rest right after it, so if it doesn't totally. This guy seems unpleasant. I think this is unfortunate that we have to do it this way. Yeah, Noxious Ritual might be too much, but it does seem to help. Darkstar really needs to play with Fury better. That would be the best change they could make. It gives Fury because every time we roll a die, we get Fury. So we're about to take 16. No, 24, in fact. Oh, you're unstabling my stuff? What does that mean? Spawn an instability enemy the first time the spell is cast each turn. Oh, and... wait. This got Glacial? That doesn't work. I can't make that the first spell that I cast. Game? We're not gonna have a 100 value turn this time around. I think we gotta see what happens when we do this. It's probably gonna explode. Would be my guess. The random targeting is just nightmare fuel right now. We've gone entirely to glass cannon, I think. One brine bubble is not enough to carry the day, I fear. If they allowed you to use shards to double upgrade, I think they used to be honest. Believe it or not. Oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. So turn 3 we do pop off. We have to remember that. Turn 3 we do happen to pop off. Not an even to be seen. Well, I guess we have this even. We can flip this. Why is that healing for so little? Gain 20% lifesteal for 1 turn. Oh, that's not very much. In my head I was like, I'm gonna get 100% lifesteal here, right? Would have been nice. It still helps, but Hey, Tiny Stark. Indomitable form. Gain 10 block. Unrestorable. This could potentially protect us a bit. For really long fights, it's not going to help. But it might bail us out when we need that little extra oomph. We're thinking about ditching Noxious Ritual. I'll take that. Yeah, I think it may protect us until we get where we need to get. Let's see, and then where can we do this? Duplicate twice. We don't need that many, unless we decided we wanted to go more sleet spells. Auto cast on defend, and it does 6 damage. That's kind of interesting. We can make Sleet Sky a lot easier to cast, but we have an easy time getting 5s. Do we want it to go in infinite? I mean, hold on. So I think Dark Star is not working out. So wait, we should think about this. I think Dark Star is the thing to go. I think we do this configuration instead. Dark Star is good for poison stacking, but Noxious Ritual can give us 3 dice for 2 poison, and maybe we kill ourselves. We don't need more dice, do we? We do if we swap Arctic Point in for Brine Bubble. So we rely on only Indomitable. But then this way we get to use all our dice. And we're getting lots of rerolls. I think we do this. This may kill us. We're not going to have a lot of opportunity to test this out, but nobody's attacking us, so we don't need Indomitable form. Oops. I just messed that up. I was supposed to put my 2s into mana symmetry. That was silly. I guess I get them back anyways, but so now we start using Arctic Point, I think. Because that's going to continue giving us rerolls. I don't know that that's great, but it might be. It kind of feels like it might be okay. We're stacking a ton of poison on ourselves, that's for sure. We're super weak, which is not the best thing in the world. We have 14. Do we need 2 more stacks of Indomitable right now to survive? Even then, we're going to take a boatload of damage. Okay. This is our turn. Noxious Ritual. We can't do it right off. Should have put that in there. Dang it. Okay, so these guys aren't minions. Like I hope they might be. I may be killing myself right now. Yeah, I suspect I'm about to die. Or maybe I win? Looks like I win. Not sure I deserve to win there. If we hadn't won that turn, we would have been dead. Hey, Drew. 10-second pitch is you have you build a deck of cards that consume the dice that you roll each turn. Different dice do different things, and generally speaking, you want to build the strongest deck possible. You pick up artifacts. It's kind of like Slay the Spire meets a dice game. So let's see. Replenish Azure. No. No, no, and no. Let's see. We'll get rid of Darkstar, potentially. Thank you, Descent. I think this is where it comes to an end, though. I don't think... So first of all, I think Indomitable Form doesn't work for this boss. So I think I need to bring back Brine Bubble, because I need some mitigation every turn. But I don't think we're going to have enough mitigation. What about... I think we don't need... I think for the final boss here only, I think we don't need Tidal Hallberg. So let's grab, or we don't need Arctic Point, so we can take the title and try and get the two increase. Channel? I don't think Channel does enough. Yeah, Brine Bubble gives us 2 rerolls, which means that each turn we can feed those into a big inner storm. And I think Tidal is going to enhance Brine Bubble to make it do 6 block twice, potentially. which I think is the best we can do. But I think this is going to be a slaughter. I apologize in advance. We also have to not go crazy with Noxious Ritual. For this first turn, well, I can't. I was hoping that would trigger it right off the cuff. I think we do this. We're not gonna get frost synergy here right away. I also don't think getting a bunch of poison is necessarily what we're looking for. We just need to get those up and running. We will be okay because of our dodge for this first turn. But yeah, I think poison is potentially the only way. Oh, you broke my synergy? Broke my mana synergy? It's pretty not cool of you. Now, Fortify does not work with Glacial. That's another synergy they really need to reconsider. I'm trying to be sparing with the poison that I'm applying to myself. And I'm also trying not to use Noxious unless I absolutely, desperately need it. Now, if he clears poison, that's going to be a bummer. Oh, he keeps messing with my mana symmetry. It's pretty lame. I think we're gonna do. We know that Lifesteal doesn't work the way that we thought it did, so I don't know that I bother with that. But we do need to get this scaling. Now, there's no. He's not attacking. He's just doing a power up. He's doing that, and he's gaining some block. So I guess we definitely put a die into this, just to get it up and running. We might as well do these, because we get a little bit more power from it. But yeah, his power is going to be scaling better than my power. Inner Storm right off the bat for 4 block. It's probably not a terrible idea. This turn looks like it's going to be okay, so I'm going to do this to get... Because I don't think we're going to get that much value here. So we'll do that. Play mana symmetry. This is going to be one where we Vile, or we Noxious, excuse me. It is the end of this run, for sure. We do that. Alright, it's not great. Okay, the poison did not go away, though. That's good news for us. Do we think we can apply more poison? We cannot apply more poison. Okay. Then I guess we're done. Okay, Brine Bubble for 10 I think we need to do, or we're gonna get chewed up. So we'll Glacial even though it's suboptimal. Right now I just need some dice that don't stink. Excuse me, game? So next turn, we're going to start doing more damage. And we're going to take a bunch right now. So we may just die. I think we just die. That's probably the way it goes. If he keeps doing those big numbers every turn, yeah, we're going to have not the most fun. We're on a clock is the way that I would describe where we are. Give me an even, please. Oh. All right, so I think we have to do this then, even though we take a bit of a hit. Did it really just not give me an even card again? Oh my god. We're in trouble. I need to do this again? Barely worth that, doing that, unfortunately, but... He should really, when he does these phase transitions, I feel like it would be really nice if they didn't do the giant hit of damage. Doppel, it's only 20%. It's pretty nominal. We're gonna do it this time, and maybe we'll survive, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm all out of. This is still ignited. Ugh. All right, let's start with this. I doubt we survive this turn though. We're at 3, so you're saying there's a chance. And if we're at 3, we should do a Noxious Ritual. Wait, a Noxious Ritual is going to hit us for 1 and give 2 poisons. So that would kill us. So let's not do a Noxious Ritual. This is going to come down to the wire. Oh, wait, we're doing better than I thought we were doing. What changed? Oh, yeah. Oh, we're life-stealing this turn. Hooray, life-stealing. Well, we don't really have anything else to do. We have to win this turn, right? Well, do we? We don't really need to, actually. We can... I think we do win this turn. God, getting even numbers is really frustrating. But we have one. All right. I did not think that was a W. I will be honest. I really, really thought we were gonna get wasted on that one. But yeah, that was an interesting run. Yeah, this ritual here with Inner Storm helped. If we had had any randomness of targeting, I think we would have been doomed. You did call it Descent. You did call it. All right. Let's yeah, so we unlock Azur, the Cinder Conjurer, and we're gonna give him a go before we call it a day. A new wizard joins our ranks. Feeds his spells with mana fragments and unleashes devastating storms. We also have the new Wave Shift. Wave Shift for Lapis appears to be 1 to 3, you deal double damage. On odd reroll higher, on even reroll lower. And gain block for 4 to 6. Okay, interesting. New spells. Let's see, we got a new spell in here. Use 15 potions. Apply weak. Okay. Well, let's check out Azur. I remember really liking him in early access, and he looks even cooler now. So let's see. Gain 1 block for each charge left. So you gain 3 block, 2 block, 1 block. And I'm presuming that levels up. And then Flame Hunger. You put in 3 and you roll 2 1s and 2s. And then Blaze. Deal 4 damage, increased by 2 for every dice spent. Okay, so yeah, so you put lots of 1s in and it does big numbers. All right, I love it. Wait. Get ready. Ah, yes, we click here. Okay. I'm going to stick with the base difficulty. That one... Our first loss was when we tried to crank the difficulty to 11. End of combat, heal 5. On health loss, gain Banefire. Deal 1 damage to the front opponent at the end and then reduce Banefire by 1. On turn 1, roll 3 1s. Emberstone Ring seems super exactly what this guy needs. We will find out. And then let's see, where are our elites at? The 2 elite path is here through the shop. So let's go boom, boom, boom. Here to shop. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I think he's going to be interesting. I think 3 1s on three ones on round 1 are going to be potentially a lot of goodness. So let's see. We have no dice manipulation. That's the biggest downside. Ooh, and everybody is attacking. So let's see. So twos can go in here. And then the more dice you put into this, the more damage it deals. There we go. Nice. So that's the basic loop. Now our first turn is going to be strong because of the 3 extra 1s that we get, and then it's going to get worse from there. But I think from the looks of it, we can go like 1, 2, 3, and then ice this guy. All right. I like it. So far, so good. Deal 18 damage. Reduce countdown cost by -2 this combat. So it counts down over time. We have Meteor. Deal 24 damage. Decrease by 2 for each dice spent. That's interesting. Or Infuse Shield. Gain 3 block on a 3 roll a 1 or a 2. On a 3, roll a dice or more armor. So infused, right now I feel like we have decent damage dealing and we need some defense. So I'm going to take infused shield. That's potentially not the correct play, but I feel like we're very quickly going to get outscaled by enemy damage. Yes, okay, so we don't get any 3s. So I can put 3 into this and gain 9 block. We only need 6 block. So we should do that. Then we should do this. That would do 10. Now that does 12. Now that does 14. So we're close. Let's hit the bigger guy, so because leaving that guy at 1 hit point seems like it's probably not the correct path forward. And then all we need to do is get the kill on this guy. This is going to be everything we got. All right. So slight overkill there, and he's going to ignite one of our skills, but that's probably fine. Okay, we aren't really using Brimstone anyways. Okay, so on a 3, we roll a 1 or a 2, which is amazing. So that's like a free use, basically. There we go. Now we can split this up. If we put a 2 and a 1, yeah, we don't get any value out of that. So we just wait for next turn. Doesn't really matter what we put into here. Maybe it did. There we go. Nice. Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Increase by 2 for each dice spent. Increase by 2 for each dice spent. What? Deal X damage to the rear enemy 2 times. Bombard is kind of interesting. So Fireball, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Increase, the damage by 2 for each dice spent. Fireball seems good. That way we can decide if which path we want to go with that. More battles is more money. I think that's what we're looking for. Well, the fact that it deals damage to all is kind of insane. In this case, though, it's more expensive and there's only 1 enemy, so I don't know that we bother with that. So we're not fully defended. So we'll do that to be fully defended. Then we might as well do this. Okay. I'm really liking the fire guy so far. I know we haven't gotten very far, but the by the way, this amulet thing that we got, I think is going to carry the early game pretty significantly. Conflagration. Deal 2 damage 2 times, all spell cooldowns +1. See, so this is really interesting because then we can put even more dice into the things that we're setting up by doing conflagrations. I just like the idea of it, and I think for now Maybe we do something like this, and we're going to set up like a wombo combo where we'll use Conflagration to make our fireball stack up. So let's see, what do we got here? More hits and more cooldown, or make Conflagration hit harder. Having it only cost 6 and be +3 is insane. Or it gets more for each dice. Oh, this is hard. So do we want to be able to cast it often, or do we want it scaling to become better? If we're playing with Conflagration, I think we want it... I think we want it to scale better. All right, we'll take the scaling. Okay, we have 87. So we could sell Blaze, potentially. That gets us like 20 more gold. So gain 1 power, receive 1 sap. Don't think we can do that. On enemy death, roll a dice. That seems quite good. If less than 6 spells are cast, gain 1 foresight. We're not casting a lot of spells. Is Guiding Eye good? Guiding Eye could be good. Radiant. Nourish Flames. +2 countdown to target spell. Roll 2 1s and 2s. Yep. It's also interesting. I think Guiding Eye, though, is quite good. So let's sell Blaze. Because what we have is strictly better now. I think Foresight for not casting a lot of spells is a good pickup. Because I think we're going to be putting a lot of dice into few spells. So I think there's some value to that. But Nourishing Flames was also interesting. We just don't necessarily have a slot for it. Okay, so here's the tricky bit. So oh, it does make Flame Hunger harder to activate, though, I guess. I don't think that's a huge deal, but... Ah, so we should get Flame Hunger on cooldown before we do any more. Okay. Now, why are we not gaining... If less than 6 spells are spells cast, gain 1 foresight. This seems to be counting up, not down. Because I have not cast six spells. I think I need to do that. And then I think we're going to heavily lean on defending here. So see, it says 3 of 6. So I would assume that I should gain a foresight. Okay, I did gain a foresight. But I also messed up because I forgot that the infected was going to be doing a number on us. Okay. Gosh, he's really messing with us, isn't he? So if I do that, it goes up to 30, and then I still don't think we get there. So I guess we still go for the hit. I think I'm being too precious with things. I think we're gonna get wailed on. All right, it's not too bad, but those curses are really bad for us for sure. Four by 3. 4 by 3? Really? I think we go for the kill here. All right. That boss was, or that elite was kind of nasty. Deal 12 damage if weak on target, roll a dice. Magma Skin. Retaliate X damage to attackers for 1 round. Or Charcoal Dagger. Deal X damage, apply Rupture. I don't see any of these working, but like maybe Magma Skin is better. Each turn -1 cooldown to all spells. Doesn't really work for us, so we'll grab this. So let's see. This is just roll a dice rather than a 1 or a 2. We don't care too much about that. Conflagration. This would be scaling again, but I think we want this to be our main damage source. So I think it's okay for this to just hit relatively hard for like taking out minions while we're stacking up that. And we need a way to get more 2s. Receive the Fairy's Curse. Turn 1, receive 3 weak. Gain Fairy Essence. Gain 25 block. Yeah, let's just... I don't want to take the curse on these. So what do we have right now? We have reroll all dice, roll 3 dice. Okay. I think we're in okay shape. Yeah, so now Conflagration does some work. Now, here's the thing. If I want to do this, I think I do this and then I kill with Conflagration. There we go. Now we're getting aggro. Fire Mage style. There we go. That was an elite too. Holy cow. Other spells, -1 countdown for each dice spent. No. Fickle Barrier. We're not getting 2s a lot. Gathering Flame is at least scaling. I don't think we're going to put it in the deck, but... For each 3 attack spells cast in a single turn, deal 10 damage. That was good for us before, but I think let's upgrade. Another slot feels pretty good right now. We can get Gathering Flames out there. Or we could try getting... So I think... Let's get rid of Brimstone. Let's put Magma Skin down. And we'll go that way. And then if we want, we can sacrifice Brimstone for max health. Gather Flame rolls a 1 on... Ooh. Yeah. That seems pretty good. We'll get that after this guy with his shard. I don't think we're going to need it for him. Like, I don't think... Do we need power right now? I'm not sure we do. We need some dice splitting technology, I feel like. Yeah, our fireball is going to absolutely roast this guy. Oh, now we're 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. That was not my finest work. No fireball for us. Unless... Alright, all better. And then this will cause him to take damage when he attacks. Yeah, we definitely need more dice. We're working on it. Conflagration just kills here. But I don't know. I think there's some good... I think we got some... We have a good line here. I'm feeling better about this run than I felt about the last run. Which is saying something. +1 dice each turn. All enemies gain 1 power. Roll odd numbers on odd turns. Or roll plus dice on enemy death. Lose 1 health. Hey, Matt. Interesting characters. We're trying to figure them out. Power doesn't feel great with Fireball getting 3 damage per. Yeah, I generally agree. I don't think that it's super strong. 1 power at all enemies. Leyline Focus has got to be the pick. All right, Fire Mage is going into round 2. I think I need additional dice every turn. That was my thinking there. And I think let's take this right path and we can maybe go like for 2 elites. That's a hard path, but if this elite kicks our butt, we have options. And then Infused Shield, gaining more. Maybe we want the occasional bigger dice to be able to feed back into Flames of Hunger. I like the idea of Gather Flames, but it's only rolling 1 die. Doesn't feel like it's enough. Five block feels pretty good. So up to 15 block, that feels like enough to carry, I think. And we have Magma Skin if we really need it. So I'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll probably get rid of Gather Flames. That's why I did not upgrade it. Okay, so we want to get Gather Flames used up. Like so. Nobody's attacking. So this is really just like... on attack by spell, apply 1 ignite to that spell. Okay, so we're not going to hit this guy until the other guy is dead. Which will happen quickly. No, we don't have a 3. I think we had a 3 at one point. I probably should have... Yeah, and then Foresight, I think I was right about Guiding Eye not, frequently not having anything to do. Yeah, and Infused Shield just loves 3s. All the 2s in the world here. Wow, Conflagration. I'm so glad I upgraded it to be... To do more damage, because it's just... We needed that. We needed something that could do some poke damage. Spell Echo. Next spell is cast twice. Interesting. Apply 2 weak to all enemies. Roll 1 to 2. Heatwave seems awesome. Yeah. Heatwave seems awesome. I think it replaces Gathering Flame. So let's see. Energize Dice. When inserted into a spell, increase that spell's damage by X or block by 4. Energize Dice seems good, and it's very short cooldown. Roll 3 odd dice. Yeah, so basically what this means is it's going to roll 2, and then when you see numbers that are inside of boxes, Drew, it means that it's going to roll in that range. So it's going to roll 2 1s or 2s, basically. 3 odds seems strong. It's a little slower, though. This happening, I think, on turn 2, I think is perhaps slightly better. It's going to happen very frequently. So I'm going to grab that one. Like, I don't think we're trying to burn stuff to the ground is my suspicion at the moment. We might have wanted to use Heat Wave, but I guess this wasn't the turn for it. Now, no 3s. Oh, we can pick which die we... Ooh, okay. Wait. Oh, so here we go. This is where it gets cool. We choose the 3, because then we can put it in here. We gain a bunch of block. It does not stay energized. All right, so I am filled with a small amount of disappointment, but that's okay. So right now, if I play this... No, we can't play this and still make it rain. So we'll do that. And then we play Conflagrate. Yeah, okay. That wasn't the case with the frozen dies earlier, Matt, I don't think. I think they behave differently. Deal X damage to rear enemy twice, kindle. Put into roll 1, 3 to 6. So this has the ability to put in 6, get back 2 3 to 6s. Ooh, this has dice doubling in it. I do think we like dice doubling. I think Kindle is pretty cool. So Ashen Plate. Reduce a countdown. We're not in a reduced countdown. Deal X damage to rear. I like Kindle. That may be controversial, but if right now I don't think it's good. But if we upgrade it, it might be better than Magma Skin or better than Heat Wave. Actually, I think it's currently better than Heat Wave because it gives us some flexibility. Okay, this guy scares me a little bit. Okay, so do we don't really want to swap those in. We should do that and do that. Yeah, Kindle gives us an out if we need a big number to finish off a fireball. That's the... So he's hitting for 15. So we... So you could get a 3 from kindling a 5. There's no harm in doing that. We'll definitely use Magma Skin. See, okay, we get our first Conflagrate option. That's good. Okay, we get two of those. Let's see. Let's cast on our 6 and put it in here. That protects us. So now let's do that. Okay, we're fine with that. He hits us twice, which means he gets reflected twice. Yeah, Magma Skin does not play well with Conflag. That's absolutely true. We love rolling 2 3s, though. Now here, we have 10. He's doing 16, 17, 18. Well, we can try and roll a bigger number, see what we get out of that. Nice. That's good. That makes our lives easier. Then we're just not going to make it to Magma Skin. But we will hit him for a big whopper there. And we take a little bit of damage. I think this is the first damage you've taken this run, potentially. Which is kind of incredible. 14 by 4. Okay, we do that. Yeah, I think Energized Ice is going to be really good for us. We have the kill, I think. No, we probably don't. Yeah, we're going to be a little shy. Maybe not. Hold on. What if we... Oh, I made a mistake. I should have put the 2 into Kindle. But instead, I think we're just going to do that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're fine. Blast Pot. Probably better than this one. Let's see. Turn 3, gain 4 power. I kind of want the last slot. Convalescence, heal 4, unrestorable. So we get 12 healing every combat. Gain 2 block, increase by 2 for each dice spent. Interesting. Convalescence, I think I'm going to take as it is somewhat interesting. And then we're going to grab the slot. And I'm going to get Heatwave back in the equation. Now, we can come over here. We don't really need to. If we're going for max value, we go Battle Elite Shop. I think that's what we do. I don't think we need a conflagration, so I'm going to do this. I was hoping to get a 5 or a 6. We're fully defended, though, so it's like... I did that because I assume that when we fireball, we're just going to kill the imp. So what is Suppress doing? Apply Broken to the next 2 spells cast. Okay. So I think we try and blow this guy up. Get the defense. You get Broken. Then let's Kindle. Okay. Then, how much is our fireball doing? 30 right now? Okay, so yeah, so I think we do 2 of those. And then we nuke them. Oh, it's feeling really good, RC. Feeling really good. I don't think we need a second blast potion. Inner Rage, gain 1 critical. That seems amazing. Next attack deals double damage. How is this a common card? What? Every turn I get one critical and it's a common card? Deal 9 damage, wound. Next dice rolled. I want Inner Rage. Yeah, Critical Fireball does seem fun. Poor Heatwave. I don't know if Kindled is all that good. I think Kindle fits better here. Wizard. All right, we got it. We got a nice bankroll too for the shop. Okay. So, how do we play this? We want to play our 2s first, right? I mean, but also critting on 14 damage. Do we think we get a full 14? Well, we can use it every turn though. It's like, do I just, hold on, we got to test this. So I add crit to myself. Then I do this. Yeah, and it's doubling the whole thing. That's kind of nutty. Probably should have picked one I could actually kill, but Kindle does not play well with Conflag, though. That's the one thing that we're struggling with a tiny, tiny bit. Ten does it. So let's see. So what's the new plan? What do 4s do? I mean, that's certainly a big hit. So we're going to want to proc Magma Skin. That's 11. Everybody's attacking, though, which is pretty uncool. If we put 5 into here, we can nuke this guy with Conflag regardless. So let's do that. He's just dead. Now, why are we still taking 34 damage? Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up. All right. We haven't put anything into this yet, so it's not entirely surprising. Okay, it's still not great, but do we have anything that helps us here? 15 is not going to get the kill. We're sitting on full potions, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, we need to kindle very early if we're going to kindle. That's the tricky bit here. And we need to make sure we're playing Inner Rage frequently too. There are some nuances here, for sure. 12 damage. I have enough to kill this guy, so I probably should. But we should do this first to get some dice, because we're gonna be conflagging. Yeah, I want to get rid of Magma Skin, too. I just realized this guy's hitting for... Oh, it's because the eye moved over. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that messes things up slightly. Yeah. Okay, so when I killed the other one, the eye moved over. That's something we have to be very aware of. Yeah, and also at this point, we want to finish this now. Okay. That's a nuance to that fight that I had missed previously. You want to make sure that you're watching where the eye's going to move. Add 1 charge and apply 1 ignite to target spell. I'm going to reroll here. Let's see if we can find something better. Apply 5 weak to all enemies unrestorable. Much better. Crescendo. Deal 24 damage each turn the cooldown goes down. Or Incendiary. Apply Incendiary. Explodes after 3 turns, dealing 25 damage. You can, like, put bombs on people. We'll grab this one. I think this is interesting. So, I think Magma Skin is going away. And we'll swap that. And I think Inner Rage, like, we just need to... We need to be using it before we conflagrate. I think that's the short version of things. First spell attack each turn deals 3 more damage, or a shard. What happens to you? You get 5, or you get even more weak. 5 uses is like a lot. What is critical? Critical gives me power, or critical gives me the ability to use a 4th or a 6th twice. Ah, that's what we're looking for. That's how we make Inner Rage good. Now it won't stack. Kindle we can probably replace. Kindle, maybe even Heat Wave is better than it, but that was a huge get. Because now we won't have to worry about that scaling out of control. So Burn Scar, Suspension. Apply 4 weak, gain 4 block. We kind of don't want... We don't want things that have countdowns on them, for broadly speaking. Cast 12 spells, gain 1 critical. On 2 rolled, heal 1 health. What? On 5 rolled, gain 2 block. Yeah, I think Yarn is good. We're going to take Yarn. We have a lot of money, though, so we can do more. Apply 1 charge and apply 1 ignite to target spell. Flame Brand also, I think, is good. We just aren't casting a lot of spells, as demonstrated by how Guiding Eye has been supporting us. So it might not be worth it. Let's grab Staff of Protection. It's kind of free block. I don't think there's anything wrong with free block. I am not opposed to free block. Using a 3 there was probably not correct. So I can just do this. And now they're doing 10 damage. I'm going to kill the back guy. I think I kill the back guy regardless, so... There's some healing for us. Okay, so are we going to use Kindle here? I think we should. Okay, then we might as well crit on our first one. So we'll do that. Then how much do we need for defense? You're hitting for 8, so we'll do 2 of those. Can flag once more, and then I should have put a 2 into this rather than putting a 3. Well, I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, we get some block out of that, which is nice. Okay, he's not attacking at all, so we just want... We want dice. 3s are hard to come by. I will give it to the devs. What if our fireball crit? Wait, did that just not increase the damage of our fireball? 2x attack. I guess I should have energized that, maybe? I don't know. That felt like it didn't do double damage. Oh, it already did it. I just wasn't paying attention. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I already had a stack of crit. Ah, okay. So it just carried over. This is a kill. Why doesn't it multiply more? That's what I want. Let's see. Focused heat. Apply 1 week for each charge left. On 1s. Those are interesting. Fickle barrier. Does it become... It becomes less fickle. Ooh. Fickle barrier becomes just 4 block for 1. I like the reroll that we have going on Infused Shield, though. So I'm not sure we need that. Take Focused Heat, but I don't think any of them are particularly what we're looking for. I think Gather Flames, Convalescence. We could swap it in if we ever needed it. I think Magma Skin is the most not part of this deck. Nah, yeah, it is, because I think Gather Flames, hot take, could have some value in the future, but let's see. Okay. So free one's always going there. And then... we have no 2s right now. We are 2 free, which is not a great way to be. Do we fish for another 2? Or do we go for the crit on our... We'll try to do exactly that. I think we have the technology. Am I taking a damage? Oh, I guess it's from poison. That's okay. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't let Pox stack up like that. That's not good for business. But we have a nice bit of healing, so I don't think we're going to be in too much trouble. Then if we do this, that becomes a kill. More healing. I love the healing, I will say. Nobody's attacking, so I'll put 2 in here, and I'll buy down Kindle, which I've been ruining. Let's see. No 3s. Little sad. We're not going to get the kill on this guy, unfortunately. So that means we probably need to do some defending. He's hitting for 7. Make it 2. Then we can put 1 in here to get the defend. I don't think we're going to get it. We might get our fireball up high enough now that I look at it. But we do have... We do have some problems. So we got to kill this guy, and then we got to defend up. Now... That doesn't get the kill, so we could... If we energize, do we get the kill on that? I think we do. Yep. All right, so now we just need to defend. Nice heals there too. Love that. All right. Okay, so let's see. So we save the 6 for Inner Rage. Yeah, Yarn is doing quite a bit of work. So kaboom. And yeah, Yarn, I think, offers a lot of potential value. Let's see. Roll 1 extra dice, receive 2 weak. I don't really want 2 weak. Evens, or +1 dice, -1 block from spells. I kind of don't like any of these. I'm going to re-roll this. Let's find better. Thank you, Descent. I appreciate it. +1 dice roll. Each turn, Vex. Wait, enchant 1 random dice with Vex. When spent in a spell, -1 to all their dice. So that would turn all our 2s into 1s. That would be a little awkward. 6s becomes 5s. Do we care? I don't think we care. Take that one. All right, Act 3 with what is proving to be a pretty strong fire-based deck. Let's see, more weak could be interesting. Kindle rolls 2 for 6. It's the problem with Kindle is okay. So Kindle, I just don't think is working. How does Heat Wave upgrade? We can toss a 5 or 6 into it occasionally. And we get back 2 1s or 2s. And we're spreading weak to all enemies. That seems better. And it fits with our motif of trying to not have a lot of things doing bad stuff to us. So let's see. If we wanted to go for maximum power, we got a 2 elite path that where we get a shop. Okay, so we go off to the right, we grab this elite, shop, this elite. And hopefully the elites don't end our whole career. Kindle already replaced. So now, rather than putting a 5 in here to get 1s and 2s, I put a 5 in here and get 1s and 2s. Oh, it's so good. Yes, we like that a lot. Then we rage. There's 12, and then we do that. What's the starter? So we don't have any starters in our deck anymore. None of these, actually, I think I've sold both the starters. Yeah, I think I've sold both the starters. Let's see. We do this always. We do this because weak is good. Weak is great. Ooh, I should have played this first. Well, it doesn't really matter. So that wasn't ideal, but let's see. 11 by 2. Oh, we just do so much damage. Okay. All right. At least they're interrupted. And our fireball has their name on it. Yeah, you can't replace the leftmost, I don't believe. Maybe you can. I just never have. We have it, right? Yeah. Fireball. All right. Flamestorm deals 6 damage 4 times to random enemy. I could see where this could be good, but I don't think we need it. What's our second ritual going to be? We don't need the lifesteal. Target attack spell gains +5 damage. Fireball. Indeed, Drew. Yeah, it's got to be Arcane Infusion. I don't think we need the extra healing. That might be famous last words, but oh, that was a lot of 5s we just rolled there. That was kind of nice. Oh, we can do Heat Wave twice? Oh, I didn't realize we could do that twice. That's actually pretty interesting. Do you think we have enough 1s? Okay, so wait, so are you the one that's scaling? Yeah, you're scaling. When casting a spell, gain 1 Fury. I want to see. It's not doing enough at the moment. So 2 conflagrations won't kill this. Hold on, but we can use a potion to do it. Just so we don't have to worry about him. And then what if you guys hit for 0? Have you considered hitting for 0? Oh, yeah. Chaotic Moment is completely... Oh my gosh, I just realized. Staff of Protection with Crooked Dice is the synergy. I didn't even understand that synergy when we were grabbing it, but that's insane. So if I fire up a crit right now... Oh, wait, what is this doing? Till end of turn, redirect. Okay, we don't care about that. So if we crit our fireball, I think it kills most things. Maybe we don't. Maybe we're not so hasty. I think we might as well cast a fireball, though. Yeah, let's cast a fireball. Three power, we love it. So Meteor, decreased by 2. Demean. Apply 7 weak to front opponent. Wound a dice or Cinder Swipe. Deal X damage if target is attacking. Reroll the dice. Ooh, that's kind of fun for like little chip damage. I don't think we take it, but it's kind of fun. I feel like any one of these could just be like a perfect counter to us, though. So I'm. All spells only restore 1 charge. We need to pay attention to that. I guess it doesn't hurt us that much, though. Okay, we don't need to do that. Okay, I need to. There's certain things that we don't need to do, so I should not do them if we don't need to do them. That's a very logical thing to say. I want to use like 1 of everything. And then I want to create as many of these ones as I can possibly get. We haven't used this, but we don't need it. So I guess we do that. Hitting for 26. That's slightly spicy. All right, so let's see. So we should... I did mess up getting a crit this turn. That's not great. I don't know how long it's going to take us, so I'm a little nervous about using all of my charges. Four gives me crit. You make a great point. I forgot. Next time the crit's going to be for... Ooh, we don't have enough for that. Yeah, we'll stack another crit for next time. There we go. We do take a little bit of damage here. I think we always pick Conflag for improving that. We start out... Do we have a way to get... Yeah, we should do this. Hopefully we get a 2. Thank you. There we go. Fireball. We took a damage in that fight. That goes to show how we're feeling about this run, I think. Gain Demonic Gift. Demonic Gift. When a die rolls X, apply 1 Rupture to all enemies. X is chosen at random. That's pretty fun. Because what do we even need to upgrade still? Like, we can upgrade Chaotic Moment. I think we take this. We have 174, so we can pick up something at the shop. Like, and a potion, ideally. Let's see. Gain Banefire, 15% max HP. Triple the chance of gaining rare spells and potions from combat. This is certainly interesting. We'd see some things that we otherwise wouldn't see. I'm going to grab the Shade Power Vial. We're pretty near the end of the run. So it certainly seems like, well, let's sell some stuff. Focused Heat, sell. Convalescence, sell. So Banefire is deal 1 damage to front opponent at the end of turn, then reduce Banefire by 1. So there's like, I think there's a whole build where you stack that up. But I think I'm going to grab this and this because we can afford both of them. Cinder Swipe, not getting used. All right. I think that was a great shop for us. Okay, I forget how you work. I wish I had something that gave me something on rolling ones. That would be very special. Ah, and 2 is our rupture die. Do we need another one of these heat waves? It's that or we get a crit. I think a crit is probably better. Yep. I'm feeling good about the choice to go for the crit there. Then we can grab one of these to get that going. Wow. The artifacts are popping off. It's quite the thing to behold. Let's do this to reset this before it stacks up too much higher. I'm doing 20 right now. They're doing 10 right now. I guess I didn't need to do that because I was going to be doing that anyways. I think it's wombo combo time. Well, not exactly, actually. We'll amp up Conflag. Rolling 2 3s is fantastic for us, though. Oh, and 1s are currently our special die. Should Heat Wave the 5 or 6 instead of Flame of Hunger? Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so he's about to Enrage. If only we had some way to deal with him. There we go. At least at this point, I think I'm just toying with my food. It's not very nice. Blood Vortex. Roll 3 dice, lose 3 health on a 3. That's a very interesting card. I don't think we're going to use it, but it's quite solid. Okay, show me some threes. Ooh, threes are going to stack Rupture. Let's see. 9 times 3. Okay, so... yeah, we should always do Heat Wave rather than doing Flame of Hunger. I see what you're saying now, yeah. Good call. Then we want to do these because we get dice back. We're healing so much. This is kind of bananas. I think we do that so that it doesn't stack up. Like, we're not really losing dice. In fact, we're potentially gaining healing. He's doing 15. We don't... oh. We'll hold off on the fireball, although it's not going to be a very impressive fireball. Regardless. We didn't need the block, I'm not sure. That probably wasn't the right play there. Dice Trap. When you roll X die, destroy it. Ooh, Dice Trap's not going to be very much fun. Oh, he's destroying all my ones. That's going to be pretty unfortunate. Okay. We probably... he's going to hit for 18. So we want to... I think we want to focus on rolling 2s. Because we lose the 1s. And then I think we're just gonna... why is that not reducing? Okay, I guess it is. Okay. So he's not... now he's not healing any. So we can do this. Into that. Okay. 11 by 3. This is... I think this has got to be the kill turn. Which I think is going to be very easy. Yep. Sweet. Heat Stroke. Double weak on target. Burn Scar. Wow, this, by the way, this Lodestone Lens gives you a lot of stuff. Sap Life Force. Deals 6 damage, gains 6 health. Okay. I'll take Heat Stroke, but we're not going to use any of those. And then on Potion, use Game 1 Concoction. I'll take one of these. Do we... I guess Cardic we can... more uses or more weak? I think more uses is better. This is going to be a heartbreaking one if we lose it, because I feel like we're really cruising here. Well, we have 9 block. We needed 9 block, so let's just collect all our 1s. Do we? We don't need any more. So we'll still do that, but... I think, in hindsight, when we were talking about this before, all right, I think this may be a Kardic moment. Or a Karotic moment, I should say. Because we have a lot of... We're still going to do this. Why is that doing so little? Oh, I have 4 weak. Ah. I think we're burning a lot of these charges. I'm just hoping we get some dice. They're really doing some bad things to our dice. I did that to reset the values. But that might have been questionable again. Let's start with this. Okay, this guy's only gaining 3 power now, so doesn't really matter what we do here. I think just pump it all into Fireball. Yeah, I really wish that we had some ways to... This is going to sound weird, but to poison ourselves to increase the, like, value of all this healing. Like, you know, like, we have an amazing build for some type of, like, cannibalize synergy. Charcoal Backdraft. Deal 2 damage. Flamestorm. Wild Blaze Orb. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Hit once for each dice spent. Oh, that's cool. For a different run, that's insane. The Blood Vortex, but it's on a 3. We have a really hard time getting 3s, I feel like. Like 3s I don't think work. Okay, I wanted to check this. So the max health that you gain is full health. So almost always worth sacrificing a card for that. Okay, let's finish this one up. So, for context, I'm doing that because 1 more 1s is not a bad thing. Let's see. Now, this would be 10 more block. This fully blocks us, so we'll do that. It makes it so it doesn't count up when I use Conflag, which I think is worth a lot. 10 by 2. More 2s. Fours do go in here, though. So he's doing 16, so we should unbreak this. And do that. I don't think we need a fireball right now. I think we should save it for next phase or potentially for the last phase. Now, my fireballing being broken. How does that work? I hope it doesn't reset the counter on that. That would be a bummer. We don't need to weaken right now, so there's no value to Heat Wave in this case. And then I don't know if this counts up if we don't do this first. Shows 20 dice on Fireball, so probably not reset. Oh, 13 dice. Yeah, you're right. I see it now. All right, let's see. So we'll start with Heat Waves. He keeps breaking my Inner Rage. This is a metaphor of some sort, I reckon. Okay, so let's see. So we'll do that. Oh yeah, we didn't have anything to put in there. That was a little silly. Let us energize a die though. This is greed, not wanting to take any damage, but I don't want to take any damage. He's doing 28 right now. Oh, I should have used this right at the beginning. That's free power that there's no reason not to. We have a 4, so we could do a crit fireball and spell echo it. No, we do that next round. We should be focusing on trying to get 2s for conflag. Okay, so now, unfortunately, I think we are going to take damage this turn. All right. I accept it. We will take some damage. Yeah, and so now we're going to try and pop off with Spell Echo. And the way that we are going to do that is we're going to save the 5 for Inner Rage. We can do this. We can conflag. He is hitting for 37. I should probably be mindful of that. I don't think I could fix that much though. Okay, so we're going to... Yeah, we're going to face tank it. Okay, so we're going to do this twice. Now, we're going to put you and you in like this. Then we are going to cast in a rage to get the crit. Then we are going to cast Spell Echo. And we're going to put this in like that. And we're going to do 112. Okay, the second one was unnecessary. For 3 health, we can do some mitigation, so we'll do that. Totally necessary, but extremely fun. That was enjoyable. That made my run. We honestly didn't face tank that hard. And now we can start healing. Let's see. He's doing 15 times 3. I think the play is to neutralize him here while we start to get our next... Wow, we should have done it this way. So that we could have done an extra hit with this. Because now this is kind of wasted. Yeah, we should have gotten two shots, but at least we're embarrassing the boss, right? Until he kills us. I want to be able to drag the cast button directly. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Certainly seems like we're going to finish with a fireball. There we go. All right. Mission accomplished. That was our most dominant run to date by a mile. Not bad, not bad. That's some unlocks. Thank you, Descent. Thank you. Yeah, this was a heck of a crew. We did well. I really like Azar. I think he has some interesting things. So far, I only think we've seen one battle. So unlock the Man of Purification build, where we deal 5 damage in 1 week for 5. Return dice with double the value. Ooh, so 4 becomes 8 worth of dice. Ooh, that looks fun. Got Tome of the Void. New spells in Tome of Protection. Transfigure and Flame Surge. Collect 5 Void spells. All right. Well, wait. Do we have a place to spend our hard-earned? Where do we spend these dice now that we have them? Looks like... it costs 12 dice for that.
Sure, why not?
8 for this, but I think we unlock these automatically. Yep, okay. Maybe those are the only use for dice, but we'll figure that out next time. All right, thank you to everybody who tuned in for this this special SpellRogue demo. Looks like we have a heck of a crew. Thank you to everybody who swung by. I'm very excited about SpellRogue. We'll be playing it again on Tuesday if you're interested. But for now, as a reminder, if you're in Twitch land, the Discord is a cool place to be, and tossing me a subscription on YouTube helps out a great deal. And if you're interested in having the up-to-date schedule, It is all available on the Discord. I post Discord events for all of my streams so that people know where they can find me. I also post to my YouTube community every week to let people know what the schedule will be for that week at the beginning of it, although SpellRogue kind of caught me off guard. But I think for now, we're all done, and I'll see if I can get a little... it looks like... oh! It looks like it's Meonrise Streamiversary, so it's the perfect time for a raid. So let's do that. I think she's watching a TV show of some sort. But thank you to everybody. And have a wonderful rest of the day. We are raiding, and yeah, say hi for me, and then go about your merry way or do what you want to do. But I'll catch y'all later. Bye.